It's great to have your company this Friday, the 22nd of October. I'm Sophia Mavridis, a market analyst with Bell Direct. Welcome to the Weekly. Well, the market this week is on track to hit 3 straight weeks of gains. Monday to Thursday, the market has gained 0.7%. Financials led the way, advancing slightly over 2%, with the 4 major banks all rising between 1 to 3% week to date. Morgan Stanley and JP Morgan are optimistic on Macquarie, while Bell Potter maintain their buy recommendation on CBA. The banking sector advanced as New South Wales reopened further this week and Victoria's lockdowns came to an end. The real estate sector also pushed the market higher, while the energy sector has declined the most as Woodside Petroleum, WPL and Santos STO delivered declines in their production. However, the energy sector has been one of the best performers this month amid surging commodity prices. Looking at the stock leaderboard, Nickel Mines NIC has advanced 11% week to date after acquiring a further 30% in Indonesia's Angel Nickel project owned by Singaporean company Angel Capital. The $290.5 million acquisition brings NIC's total interest to 80%. This is closely followed by Appen APX gaining 10%. Citi maintained their buy rating on APX with a $17 price target. Flight Centre FLT was the worst performer after the company announced it's raising capital with a $400 million convertible bond. The bond will pay a 1.6% annual coupon, and the market reacted to the news with FLT falling 9.6%. And Whitehaven Coal WHC fell 8% as China looks to tame coal prices. Now let's take a look at the US markets this week. US third quarter company earning reports continue to ramp up, helping the Dow gain 0.8%. The S&P 500 continued its winning streak, closing higher overnight for the 7th straight day, while the Nasdaq pushed 2.1% higher. In company news, Tesla reported record third quarter earnings beating expectations. Meanwhile, IBM reported weaker than expected revenue and was the worst performer in the Dow, falling 9%. US investors were also encouraged by the release of positive job data, which saw jobless claims fall to a new pandemic low. As investors digested company reports, it became evident how supply chain concerns, high demand that is not being met, and rising energy prices are affecting businesses. This has seen US inflation expectations for the next 5 years reach its highest level in over a decade. As for what to watch today and in the week ahead, keep an eye on Rand Mining, RND, and Tribune Resources, TBR. Both stocks are set to go ex-dividend today. Now, turning attention to coal. Thermal coal prices in China have risen 200% this year, majorly impacting China's ability to meet demands for electricity. Major coal miners in China are now being asked to cap thermal prices as the government tries to stabilize coal and power supply. Still in China, but moving to the property market, Chinese developer Evergrande came out of its trading halt yesterday after a 2-week suspension. Its shares significantly fell after plans fell through to sell off 50% of its property services division. Evergrande's stock price has fallen 80% this year. Now, let's take a look at where Bell Direct clients found the most value this week. One of the most traded stocks was Newcrest Mining NCM. NCM has industry-leading profit margins and has been doing very well with the current gold price, currently trading above $1,770 an ounce. Additionally, with copper in high demand, Newcrest forecast copper production is almost going to double over the next 10 years. NCM closed 0.4% higher yesterday. Another highly traded stock was Brickworks BKW, which is currently a Citi buy. Earlier this week, BKW released a better than expected earnings report. BKW rose more than 1% yesterday and 1.8% week to date. Some of the other stocks that were bought into include Fortescue Metals, BHP and the ASX, while Bell Direct clients were taking profits in CBA, Netwealth and Whitehaven Coal. And finally, to end on some economic news, the Flash Manufacturing and Services PMI for October was released this morning. PMI will give us insights into the trends in the manufacturing and services sector. Also, look out for next week inflation rates for the third quarter out on Wednesday, import and export prices out on Thursday, and retail sales data will be released next Friday. From all of us here at Bell Direct, have a great weekend. I'm Sophia Mavridis with Bell Direct. I'll see you next week.